Hey Arrow, I'm new to Counter-Strike and I want to buy a knife. How do I get one without spending any money? I actually have the answer. So basically, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is get a job. But if you don't want to get a job, there actually is a couple different ways. And by a couple, I mean there's two. So either you first off have to buy Prime status for $15. Or you can like technically buy an account with it for cheaper, like $5. But that's against the terms of service, so you shouldn't do that. You can no longer get gifted Counter-Strike anymore. So you actually have to buy it yourself. I'm pretty sure in 2015, I traded for Counter-Strike for Prime status. I traded just Cause 3 for Counter-Strike CSGO. So I actually didn't buy this for $15. I traded to a game to start trading for skins. And then traded up into a Twitch streamer. Anyways, as soon as you buy Prime, then every single week you get dropped a case, maybe a skin sometimes. Sometimes it could be 2 graffitis, right? And something else. I don't think it necessarily is always a skin. Or maybe it is. How am I the skin streamer and I don't know this? Okay, so you always get a case. You always get at least 1 skin, but sometimes you get 2, like there. Oh yeah, you can also get charm detachment and graffiti instead of the second skin. So like charm detachment thing. Basically a free 3 charm removals. Now, if you get 1 case every week, at least right now, the average case drop price is 76 cents. Now, most of the time, you're going to be getting a Kilowatt case, a Revolution case, a Fracture case, a Recoil case, or a Dreams and Nightmares. Those are the 5 cases that are currently in the active drop pool. But then there's a 1% chance of getting one of these 35 cases and capsules. Community Capsule 1, Bravo case, Danger Zone, Chroma 2, Prisma 2. These are the non-active drop pool. These are the rare drop pools. And these are the real juice. Like, for example, you could get Weapon Case 3. That's like $10. This is like $12. What else? Prisma case, that's $1. Chroma 3, that's $4 nowadays. And the average return, the average drop, is 83 rubles. That's about 76 cents. So if you get dropped a case right now, on average, it'll be 73 cents. 76 cents. But then you could also get really unlucky and get a recoil case or get a snakebite case. Something like a fracture case would also be really bad. 30 cents. But surely that wouldn't happen, right? If the average is 76 cents. So that's sort of what you're going for. Now, if you're just after a knife, the cheapest knives are, I think, these ones, right? For cash. Black laminate. Shadow daggers field tested. 90 euros. 91 euros for a Brightwater. $95 for a stained. But let's say cheapest knife. Black laminate. Surely there's cheaper than that, no? Let me check CS Flow. No. Even checking another price. Navaja Boreal Forest Battle Scarred, $90.73. Even cross-checking. It's $90 for the cheapest knife right now. Interesting. Interesting. Who pumped all the bad knives? Nah, for real though. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I actually do know. This is who pumped all the knives. Guys, this is a secret, okay? Don't tell anybody this. These people pumped them. The brand new people coming in. 1.4 million peaks. Every single day. And we're hitting peaks of like 1.6 mil, 1.7 mil. If even 20% of these people, 10% of these people want at least a knife, not even a good knife, that's going to make the price of these trash knives that usually would go for like $60, $70 pump up to $90. Ain't no way someone's paying $90 for a battle-scarred Boreal Forest Navaja. That's insane. These people, I don't understand, but they're still buying them. God, that just perturbed me. Seeing that a Navaja knife is $90. The worst knife in the game. Oh, wait. Should I check the cheapest knife on Steam? That would also be interesting. Maybe it's a different knife. $129. It's also a Navaja. Oh, no, sorry. $122 is the cheapest. And it's Shadow Daggers, Boreal Forest Field Tested. Another Boreal Forest. Bro, imagine just like not getting a job. Why would you do this to yourself? 677 RMB. 677 RMB to USD. That is $92. Okay, so you're looking at $90 to $92 to get any of the worst knives, the cheapest knives in the game. So if on average it's 72 cents per case and you're farming one per week consistently, that would mean, if I pull up a calc here, that would mean to legitimately buy the cheapest knife currently, by just getting this every single week, not even including the skin on the right over here, it would take 158 weeks or 3 years to get $100 on Steam after the 15% selling fee as well. And that's only if you're selling the cases. If we also consider the skin, which most of the time will be a 3-cent skin, like this Galil, I mean, this Galilveri camo was an exception. I think that's like 5-cent skin. Assuming that most of the time you're going to get 3 cents, it would take, instead of 158 weeks just farming cases, it would take 151 weeks. So getting these drops every single week, the if you pick the gun, the weapon skin, it'll be 7 weeks faster to get a knife. Massive. But then, let's say you do it with 2 accounts, so rather than just doing it on one, which I don't think it says anywhere in the terms of service is against the rules, because, I mean, hey, maybe it's your brother playing, maybe it's your sister playing, maybe it's your dad playing, maybe it's your mom, or your dog, or your cat, maybe your chicken. Then, instead of 158 weeks, it would take 92 weeks. So only one year and a couple extra months. Oh, almost 2 years. So that's not too bad. Just almost 2 years of work for a knife. Or if you got 3 accounts, but you also have to keep in mind that you're buying Prime status, that's $15 for 3 accounts. So $45 over 3 accounts. Getting these case drops 3 times a week, that would take you 70 weeks, so about 1.25 years to get a knife. Bro, imagine working 70 weeks. And keep in mind, it's not like you just get on, you get the case. You're working like 10.5 hours over 3 accounts a week, because it's like 3 hours, maybe some change per account to get the case drops, to play the matches, to play deathmatch, to play Premiere. So you're working like 10 hours a week just for a couple cents. 10 hours for like $3 a week. Hey, you're still making more than by playing Valorant or by playing Fortnite, unless you're in the cash cups and a streamer. Like, that's the only way you would make more on those other games. So yeah, 70 weeks to get a knife just from farming cases. So that's not very viable. Just buying Prime status and then getting case drops, unless you're already playing the game, then it's not really viable. The real moneymaker, if you don't already know, if you haven't already been farming the Armory Pass, it's this right here. You could buy 1, you could buy 2, you could buy 3, you can even buy up to 5 Armory Passes at a time. Each Armory Pass is $16, and each one you can get 40 stars out of each pass, which basically makes each star like 40 cents, something like that, 40 cents per star. If you were to buy with 2 stars for 80 cents a gallery case, at the current moment, at the current point of time, each gallery case would sell for $1.08. After fees, even if you quick sold, $1.06. After fees, you're making 93 cents. So you're making about 13 cents per case. But I believe cases are consistent, right? But they're not maybe the best form of profiting at the moment. So if we go to this site over here, CSROY, not a sponsor, it's just actually a useful site. Then go to Armory. It says that the graphic design collection is the best in terms of profit per. I think it's a little bit too risky, because it's kind of assuming that you get the red. 1 in 781 chance, or a pink, which is 1 in 156 chance. I think that these are too risky. If I was actually considering trying to go from nothing to a knife, I probably wouldn't go for this, because it heavily favors the red and the pink value here. Like 1 in 25, or well, so 1 in 6, and then it's about it's about a 1 in 30 chance to get a purple. I just don't think that it's really worth going for graphic collection stuff at the moment. It's really heavily favoring the pink and the red, which are just not likely to happen. Just get a job. I agree. I actually agree. But if you're not gonna get a job, this is the best way to do it. Again, for the Overpass collection, it says it's the second best, but like, this is what will happen if you use the Overpass collection. You'll get nothing. It's not worth it. See? That's a 20-cent skin, so don't do that. Small arm charm is viable, but 16.67% profit. I don't know. I think the problem is also that it costs 3 stars to use, so you're wasting, you know, like a little bit more stars on it just for a chance at getting something good, like a pink or a red. If I were to do nothing to a knife right now, I would probably lean towards a sticker. 23% chance for profit from the elemental craft stickers, 22% chance profit from the character craft sticker. It also says it's higher ROI, but like, I think I would look more towards the profit percent chance. Also, the deagle is maybe viable, but we'll talk about that in a sec. Look at that. What's great about the stickers is it doesn't heavily favor the pinks and the reds, like meaning that's where the ROI is coming from. It mainly leans towards the blues and the purples, which is what you're gonna get most of the time. 1 in every 1.2 capsules, aka 1 in every 4 out of 5, you'll be getting that. Or 5 out of 6. Yeah. And then 1 every 6, you'll be getting a purple. And these are actually juicers. Keep in mind, you're spending 40 cents per star, per unboxing. You get 50 cents here, 40 cents here. Okay, it's just like money back. Or you get a $2.5 juicer, a double your money juicer. You could also get these pinks. You could also get these reds. Like, let me see. If I opened one, and this isn't just an excuse to open, I swear. What will happen? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. This is a bad example. Okay, this will not happen. This will not happen. The chance of that is 1 in 31. Guys, please. This will not happen. But I did just profit massively. That was 1 star. There's 40 cents. I just made $1 off of that. I'll take it though. Now, even if that doesn't happen, on average, even if you don't get good luck, you will get back $22 from this, from the $16 you spent on the pass. On average, you'll get back $22. Then after selling everything on Steam, like selling this on Steam, on average, you'll get back like $19, which is $3 profit rather than, what did we figure out? It'd be 13 cents for the case, and then you can redeem 20. That's about $2.6 profit. So you're making, what, 40 cents extra profit by going with the stickers instead of the cases? That's also relying on luck. Maybe I would suggest the case, but the average does speak to me. If you're feeling frisky, if you're feeling freaky, if you're feeling like, hey, you're living on the edge, you could make an extra 40 cents. Wow. Bro, we are going tooth and nail here for profit. So, if you're making $2.6 to $3 profit per pass, assuming the cheapest knife is $100, that would mean you'd have to do 29 passes. Only 29 because you don't have to do the last one. Or like at a certain point you can stop and then save the extra $16 that you would have spent on the pass. So you only have to do 29 passes to get a free knife. Now, how long would it take to do 29 passes? That's the question. Well, if you're doing them all at the same time, then that's only 6 instances of farming up passes. That's probably like 2 months. But if you're doing 29 passes individually, starting with just $16, oh my god, you also have to wait a week between every time you get the stickers. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, it might take you like... Okay, well, the armory won't even be around at this point. But if you have all the money, let's just go with that. That would take you 6 instances of completing all of the passes. That's 29 passes. Then at that point, you get a free knife. Or, you know, a free knife just by playing. 29 passes. Let's say it takes... Chat, how long do you think it takes you to complete a pass? All 40 stars. Let me get chat's opinion here. A week. 3 days. So if we do the max strat of doing 5 at a time, 3 days, 6 times, 3 times 6, quick math, that's about... Oh, wow. That's about half a month. Half a month and you can get a knife. Just by buying cases and then reselling them. And then putting that back into the passes. Okay, but then you also have to think about the trade cooldown. Assuming there's no trade cooldown and you have the money to start by continually buying the passes and then you're just going to like resell everything at the end. In half of a month, just off of passes, 29 passes, you can get a knife for free. I think the conclusion of all of this, the conclusion is that you should get a job. You should go to the workforce. You should put the fries in the bag. Don't play Counter-Strike to make money. Play Counter-Strike to have some fun. Hey, if you get good at making money from doing other things like trading, buying and reselling, that's a different story. But cases and armory passes, they're not a full-time job if you're doing it alone. If you're not using like a bot farm, if you don't have like 100 bots, then it's not. Then at that point, it could be worth because you are making $3 per pass. But if you're not doing it like that at scale, it's never going to be worth doing. If you're not like that Rua guy who was farming on different accounts, it's not going to be worth. As it seems right now, who knows? Who knows? Maybe at the next armory go around, it'll be more worth because there's a skin that more people want. But right now, $3 per pass profit. If you nickel and dime it, if you go for every cent that you can get, that you can muster, if instead of the case, you go for the little bit of gamble and go for the character craft stickers or the elemental craft stickers, which are going to be a little bit worse, percent profit back, you could make $2.6 to $3 profit. So just get a job. Just get a job. I missed it all. Can you repeat it? Make sure to subscribe.